I'm going to debunk the premise of 432 Hertz in 90 seconds, but I want to explain one key concept first. Schumann resonances are a series of extremely low frequencies, or ELFs, that naturally occur between the surface of our Earth and our atmosphere, and found to be 7.83 Hertz. This is what people refer to when discussing the Earth vibrating at a frequency, and it is important for this to make sense. Okay everyone, let's do this. 90 seconds on the clock, and begin. Number 1, 432 was the old industry standard until it was changed by evil forces, Nazis, or America to keep us out of alignment. All we need is this: the history of musical pitch, a simply conducted worldwide study in comparison done by Alexander John Ellis in 1880 of the tuning forks and pipe organs he found from the 1600s through the 1800s. Ask Audio made a wonderful visual of the related information in Ellis's 450-page study, showing how all over the place every country's tuning was. It was honestly more varied than I thought it was going to be when studying up for this video. So no, there was no evil Nazi standard that was changed from 432 to 440, so we can safely say that this is false. Number 2, 432 Hertz tuning resonates with the Earth. The logic is that with your A being at 432 instead of 440, you end up with notes in the scale that are many even octaves above 8 Hertz, which is just near the Schumann resonance, but incorrect. 2.2% incorrect to be precise. For a movement that is all about even math and resonance, they are literally out of tune with their logic. The proper tuning for a more accurate representation of the Schumann resonance of 7.83 Hertz would be 420.765 Hertz. So it's already bad math that is resonating out of key that somewhere along the line got taken as truth by someone who can't do multiplication and justifies it by saying that the numbers are all rounded out and that must mean something. And that's our 90. So all we have here is bad math and misinformation, but I know that if you are a believer in it, you will still find something in your mind that makes you think 432 Hertz is still some kind of magic, and confirmation and bias is incredibly powerful. It's just kind of foolish of me to think I could ever change that in one video. So why do I think people still buy into this? This is really gonna be all my opinion, but it could be the fact that there's a lot of money to be made through selling products, music, subscriptions, seminars, running ads on the sites with all this pseudoscience. I don't know. Money does do that to people. But more so, I think that a lot of people would rather take the blame off themselves and place it somewhere external, such as frequency vibrations and nice looking math. It is so much easier to say that your childhood was hard because you weren't vibrating with the Earth than admit that you may have been a dick to your classmates and that's why you had a rough childhood. It might be easier to say that your ex-partner wasn't vibrating with your frequency than admit that you haven't addressed deep trauma wounds that ended up projecting insecurities onto others and drove them to leave you. Dismissing responsibility is something we as humans seem to love, and this entire fake science world fills that itching desire perfectly. If you want me to dig into this topic more, which I would love to do, let me know by liking this video and sharing it on your social medias. Now that you've done all of those things that I've asked, all that's really left is to make sure that you subscribe, because it is real science, not fake 432 science, real science that if you click subscribe, you immediately grow a big, beautiful red beard. Now, no other channel can actually guarantee that you're gonna grow facial hair, but I can scientifically guarantee that. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and you'll grow a beard just like mine. Now, with all that being done, get out there, make awesome stuff, and remember, kindness wins.